Hello community, welcome to a new story titled, I found her chatting with a random guy on the internet after spending over $20,000 on the marriage proposal 6 months ago. Don't forget to like, subscribe and activate the little bell to be notified about new stories and updates. Okay, here's my situation. I am 28 years old and have been in a great relationship with this 24-year-old woman for over 2 years. Our relationship has been what I consider to be almost perfect. We have great communication, our fights never get escalated, and we hang out with each other constantly every single day. She is truly what I thought is my soulmate. 6 months ago I decided to finally give her what she had been wanting, and popped the question. I wanted to do it in a fairy tale manner, so it is something she never forgets. I took her to the most high-end resort in the Dominican Republic, and proposed to her with a $15,000 ring. I even went as far as having a custom suit tailored, and had the resort have a cameraman and a private dinner on the beach ready for after the proposal. Fast forward 6 months, we are now planning our wedding. I want the wedding to be just as spectacular as the proposal, because in my mind, that is what she deserves. So I paid a deposit to have our ceremony done at the Bellagio, in a private little garden right in front of the fountains. We picked out wedding cake, colors, the reception, and I took her there 2 weeks ago to make sure it is going to be everything she ever dreamed of. 2 days ago I decided to finally sign up for TikTok after relentlessly not wanting the app for a long time. I of course found my fiancée and added her. She only followed about 22 pages, all of which were just regular entertainment pages, except for one, which was some random guy. I asked her about it, and she immediately looked guilty. I asked to look through her phone, and when she finally gave it to me, I found a message thread between her and this guy from TikTok. I had been talking to him for 6 days, sending him naked pictures and videos and saying good morning to him every morning. Then as I looked through the messages I noticed there were several times where she said the words, I love you to him. This is what really hurt me the most. She told me that this will never happen again and she is willing to reconcile and fix this. She begged me not to give up and to give her a chance to prove that it was just a one-time thing. I have already invested over $20,000 between the proposal and putting deposits down for the wedding. At this point, should I believe her and try to work things out, or should I cut my losses and move on? Comments. 1. First off, don't escalate the situation at the moment. Keep very calm and do what you have to get your hands on the ring. Once you have possession of that, everything else should be fairly straightforward. Obviously you're going to lose out, but not as much as if you had taken the next step with her. Sent content with no clothes on and, I love you, after 6 days. I mean, WTF. You sound like a man of both ability and considerable means. There are lots, and I mean lots, of better opportunities for you in the dating market. This will have been a very painful experience for you and you didn't deserve any of it. Learn from this and move on. Some of the best and cleverest inventions have come from mistakes. This could be you. Good luck, and keep that custom-tailored suit handy. You might need it before you know. Yes, that's my plan. I'm going to hold off on the reconciliation until I get my hands on the ring, and make sure all my other valuables are out of the house before I tell him to get his stuff out of my house. And thank you. 2. You are all right. I guess I'm having such a hard time because of how in love with her I am, and how we didn't have any issues up until now. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it really is the only thing that makes sense to do is to make her pack her things and leave. 3. You're not in love with her, you're in love with an image of her that you've built in your head. The real her is not that person. This is the real her, a cheater who will happily betray you behind your back for a guy she met 6 days ago. And please tell me you don't honestly believe he's the only guy she's ever done this to. He's the only one you've caught her with. 4. If you think 20K is too much to back off now, wait till this happens again 5 years from now when you have a mortgage, car payments, and 3 kids who may or may not be yours. This right here, this moment when you are already planning the wedding, this should be her at her absolute happiest, honeymoon phase, and she's sending I love yous to another guy. What will happen a few years from now when the fireworks have stopped and she's angry at the way you chew your food? 5. She said, I love you, after 6 days. This is not something she can fix with a decision. There's something in her underlying personality that drives her to need attention and validation from people who are not their spouse. This isn't a small fix, this is a many-year type fix with the help of a therapist. Most won't successfully make the change. Run. What did you think of this story? Write your opinion below in the comments, plus like, subscribe and click the little bell for new stories and updates. Second story. My girlfriend cheated on me and I'm unsure of what to do. So my 18-year-old girlfriend and 19-year-old me have been together for a while and I just found out that at the beginning of our relationship she was being unfaithful to me. We established that we were exclusive. Her excuse for this was that she didn't know if she wanted to be in a relationship with me while dating me. I'm extremely caring and it's so hard for me to put myself first, and I can't see a way of living without her, but on the other hand, I can't see myself being with her knowing that she has spent all of our relationship telling me that she wants a life with me and kids and a future and that she loves me while she knew she cheated on me. Honesty is by far the biggest thing to me, but I don't want to put myself first when it comes to her. She hurt me and yet I want to do what's best for her. I don't know what to do. Comments. 1. Listen son, you're young yet, who knows what the future holds. You need to put yourself at equal measure with your partner at all times, elsewise, said partner will not respect you as you deserve to be. Talk this out and see if she truly understands that cheating in the future will bear dire consequences. I'd advise you to move on, but reading your words, it's clear you do not want to, so here's what little advice there is. Tell her how this made you feel and get some help for yourself. Learn to sort out your priorities, just a tweak or two. You cannot put her on a pedestal. Love and cherish is a whole nother coin compared to worship and wimping. Also, my gal and I came across this recently and fell in love with the idea. Should the two of you remain together and it lead further to marriage, set up an infidelity clause in a prenuptial agreement. One that sets up serious consequences for the spouse who cheats. She and I have much love, but due to betrayal done to us both we have anxiety, and this actually helps, keeps y'all honest. It's okay to put your love and family first, but don't be waiting at the start line while they finish the race. 2. Distance yourself from her. If she wasn't sure about being in a relationship with you, now you make sure that there is no relationship left. Put yourself first, man, that's how it should be. 3. I guess the biggest question is, was it understood by both of you that you were exclusive at this point? If not, she had the option to sleep with other people if she wanted. If you both understood that you were exclusive and she went with another man, then she has no excuse for cheating. Saying you're exclusive is saying you are sure about who you are going out with. To say she wasn't sure after going exclusive says terrible things about her character and is a strong indication of the real person you're dealing with. It was exclusive and we were both aware of it. I made it very clear and she agreed, and everything was well talked out because I'm someone who lays the facts out in the beginning and explains to my /o what it is that I want from the relationship and my intentions with them, etc. I make it known I am dating them to spend my life with them. What did you think of this story? Write your opinion below in the comments, plus like, subscribe and click the little bell for new stories and updates.